I've been good at keeping secrets, but there's one I've held for longer than I care to admit. I've spent most of my life hiding it, pretending it's not there. It's not the kind of thing you talk about at barbecues, or even in the locker room with other guys. Hell, I've only told a few people in my entire life, and most of them don't remember. I can read minds. I don't know how it started, but it was always there, whispering in the back of my head. My mom had it too, though she warned me to keep it hidden. People will want to experiment on you, Ryan. She'd tell me, don't let anyone know. So I didn't, but I also didn't exactly let the opportunity go to waste. It's why I've slept with so many guys over the years. It's why I always knew exactly what to say, knew exactly what they wanted, what they feared, what turned them on. And when I was an EMT, well, it gave me an advantage. I could look up their medical records in the back of the rig. Just a quick check to see if there were any red flags, anything I needed to be cautious of, blood pathogens, allergies, anything that could be a risk. I knew Adam wasn't a threat. I knew he was going to be fun. But it wasn't just that. It was a thrill of knowing what was going to happen before it even did. It wasn't just about the hookup. It was about the control. I could tell Adam wanted me the moment I met him. His eyes gave it away. And by the time we were in the car, I could already feel the pull between us. But what really made it easy was knowing exactly what to say to make him fall for it.
I never knew what hit me. The moment Ryan showed up at the hospital to pick me up, I was already half leaning into whatever this was. There was something about the way he looked at me. Like he already knew what I wanted. He didn't have to ask. He didn't have to fumble for words. It was like he could read my mind. I'm not saying it was magic. I'm not even sure what I'm saying. But Ryan was different. It wasn't just his looks, though. God, he was built. He looked like he worked out every day, and I couldn't help but notice. I tried to keep my cool, but I felt myself slipping every time he looked at me. Every time he smiled, I was just a little more hooked. By the time we got to his apartment, I didn't even hesitate. His hand on my knee. It was like a key turning in the lock. And when he kissed me, I was done for. But what really got to me was how easy he made it feel. He knew exactly what to say, exactly how to touch me. It was like he was reading my mind, knew exactly where I wanted him, knew what I needed without me saying a word. It wasn't normal. It wasn't casual. It felt like I was stepping into something deeper, something more than just a one-night thing. I'm not stupid. I could feel that. But I also felt like I had no choice. Like somehow he already had me.
I can't help but smile at how easy it is. Adam's got that look in his eyes. The one where he's not sure if he wants to jump me or run. I play it cool, though. I know the game. And Adam, he's no different from the others. He wants me. I keep my distance, just enough to make him want more. I never push too hard. I never give it all at once. I let him come to me. By the time we're naked on his bed, it's all coming together. The way he moves, the way his hands find me. It's like a dance we've both been practicing without knowing it. I let him take the lead sometimes, give him the illusion of control. But I know better. I know exactly what I'm doing. And I know exactly how this is going to end.
It wasn't supposed to be like this. I've hooked up with guys before, but this felt different. Ryan wasn't just attractive. He had this presence, like he was already inside my head. And when we kissed again, when his hands touched me, slow and knowing, I felt it deep in my chest. It wasn't just about sex. It was about something else. I could feel his control, feel how he guided every move. It wasn't just that he knew what I wanted. It was like he could hear every thought I wasn't saying. I don't know how he did it, but it wasn't normal. And as much as I wanted to pull back, part of me didn't want to. Part of me wanted to let him lead me. And as the night went on, I did.
I didn't call him back. I didn't need to. It was never about Adam. It was a one-time thing, a connection, a moment, and then I moved on. That's how I did things. The next day, I showed up for my shift like I always did. Same routine, same calls, but there was something different today. I could feel it before the first call even came in. When we got the next call, I knew it was going to be different. An accident, young guy, mid-20s, and when I saw him, I felt it right away. His eyes locked on mine, and I could feel it. He's hot. I hope he's into me. I could hear his thoughts as clear as day. It wasn't subtle. He wasn't shy about it. And damn, he was looking at me like I was the only person in the room. "Hey, you good?" I asked, trying to stay professional. I didn't need to read his thoughts to know what was running through his mind. "Yeah, just some bruises. Nothing too bad," Jason said, trying to play it cool. But I could already hear his internal monologue. "I hope he notices me. I wonder if he's gay. I bet he is. I want him to be." I smiled at him, making small talk as I worked on getting him settled. "He's got to be into me. I hope he is. What if I mess this up?" I kept it light, but I was already aware of where this was headed. I wasn't about to pretend I didn't hear what he was thinking. I didn't have to. I wasn't doing anything wrong. I knew exactly what to say. I could already hear it. He's definitely into me. This is happening.
I couldn't stop thinking about him. From the moment I saw him, I knew I had to make something happen. There was no way a guy that hot wasn't at least a little interested, right? I could feel the way he looked at me, even though he was keeping it professional. Is he noticing me? Does he think I'm cute? I bet he does. When he asked if I was okay, I almost lost it. My heart was racing. I hope he's not just being nice. Please don't be straight. Please don't be straight. I tried to play it cool, tell him I was fine. But inside, my thoughts were all over the place. He's got to be into me. He has to be. I couldn't get over how calm he was, how easygoing. It made me want him more. The whole time we were talking, I could feel the tension building. He wasn't just nice. He was giving me this vibe, and I wasn't imagining it. I wasn't crazy. This is it. He's going to ask me for my number. Or maybe just take me somewhere. I'm not going to screw this up. When we got to the hospital, I didn't want to leave the moment, but I didn't have much choice. I had to go. That's when I hesitated. He was already turning to leave, but I couldn't just walk away from this. "Hey, you need a ride?" he asked, almost like he knew exactly what I was thinking. I nodded quickly, almost relieved. This is happening. I can't believe this is happening.
It wasn't long before I was driving him to his place, the tension between us hanging thick in the air. I could hear every word running through his mind, his nervous excitement almost tangible. He's so chill. This is it. I'm going to get him. I know it. I tried to keep my focus on the road, but it was impossible not to hear the words he wasn't saying. What if he wants me? What if he's waiting for me to make the first move? By the time we parked outside his apartment, the energy between us was like a string pulled too tight. I didn't need him to say anything. I could feel it all. His thoughts were a whisper in my mind. I hope he doesn't think I'm too forward, but I really want this. He looked at me, not moving, waiting for something to happen. I didn't need to ask. He was already thinking it. I reached over before he had the chance to second-guess himself, and his lips were on mine in an instant.
I didn't even think twice. I had to kiss him. I wasn't going to let this chance slip away. When his lips met mine, it was like all the air was sucked out of the car. I could feel his tension, his desire, and I wasn't going to hold back. He's kissing me. This is really happening. My heart was pounding, but I didn't care. He was just as into it as I was. I could feel the heat rising between us. His hands moved over me, and I was done for. I didn't even think about stopping. His fingers traced over my skin, pulling me closer, and I knew this was it. There was no going back. When I felt his hand slide up my shirt, I didn't hesitate. I wanted this. I needed this. And I knew he did too. The moment we were out of the car, there was no more hesitation. No more games. He pushed me gently against the door, and everything else faded. It wasn't about talking anymore. It was about the connection between us. The way he kissed me. The way I responded. I didn't want to stop. And he didn't either.